This time I want you, like it's magnetic. Super eagerly.
Just briefly before we address the elephant in the room, I do want to speak on the Mihijin versus Hyde debacle that is going on. I'm very aware of the windmilling that is going on, along with me scrolling through my timeline and having to see Mihijin put on a full Oscar-worthy performance in that conference. I won't be saying much until all evidence has been presented and courts have been stated and documented. Until then, it's not really something I really want to talk about, honestly. But if you want to know my 2 cents into the race, both parties are evil in their own constituent, and no one's really innocent. But on to the actual reason why we're all here. My review for Super Me, Real Me, Super Me, whatever the fuck it is.
This is my world. This time I want you, like it's magnetic. 저기도 잠든 사이 시작된 나의 story. 끝없이 펼쳐지네. Yeah, I'm a lucky girl. Yeah, you're a lucky girl. You're so lucky, love.
I think for the newly formed group, they've been dealt a horrendous hand. For an album called Super Real Me, just to have copying allegations for a group in your same umbrella company, in your same district, whatever, is not a good look. And to be honest, there are some similarities with the girls' music. I don't necessarily think it's full on plagiarism, but I will say they do dabble in the same spectrum, along with the other things that are going on with the cult shit. But I digress. We're here for the music and the music only. The album consistently holds up to meh at best. I think we could have honestly stayed in the lab with a lot of these songs, mainly due to the length of the actual songs. It felt like an ad break instead of an actual song, and I'm not here for it. I'm sick of the songs being less than 3 minutes, and let alone there's a literal song that is less than 2, is absolutely wild. But you know, K-pop is changing, they say. I think my problem with the album as a whole would have to be the melodramaticism in the actual song as a whole. I feel like there's no real oomph about it. I feel like this is pretty much like a very pessimistic happiness with the song. Like there's no like levels at all. And I love a good soft lo-fi type beats, but to an extent even that gets boring. And I'm getting bored of it. I think a lot of groups outside of Illit are already tapping into this market, and I feel like it's already getting overdone as we speak. There's really no elaboration to the actual concept at hand. So for me, the album's more of a 5 out of 10 just for that alone, let alone like a lot of the decisions being discovered as time goes by are due to the emulation of them trying to be new jeans, which I don't necessarily think is fully true. I do think that the whole point was to show that Mihijin, that what your concept is not technically original, which is not, because soft R&B has always been a thing past New Jeans. I just think that the newer generation is just getting used to it now, which is weird to say as a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, and I'm not that old, but you know, I digress. It is what it is. I really do want to take this time to say I do hope that the girls do somehow move away from the new jeans style-esque, because we already know those bunnies are going to try to ravage and spew out negativity to the girls, and we don't really need that. We just want the group to be successful. Like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more, ring that bell to be notified whenever I post my tomfoolery, and most importantly, I'll see you guys in your nightmares. Bye.